Welcome, lovely people. Today I am playing on my PlayStation and I am on the US server and we are here for some long overdue base touring. I'm going to record as many as I can today and over the next couple of days so that I have them ready to edit and put out. But today we are starting with the first one on my list by Johnny Blaze, which is Hell's Grave.
Okay, long story short on this one. Basically, I was not able to tour Hell's Grave because unfortunately Johnny had the exact same issue that I have had on multiple characters, which is that all of a sudden all of the base access that I have granted is completely taken away and has to be re-input. I was not able to get in contact with Johnny in time for a base tour, so he has or will be changing the access so that I can tour his base, but unfortunately it is clearly after the recording time. So I will be doing that one next, but for now, we will be touring another base. Prepare yourselves for the shortest base tour in history.
Okay, so unfortunately, Johnny, I don't have access to your base, so I do need to skip it for today, but I'll get in contact with you and we'll see if you're still wanting a base tour or if there's been some kind of glitch like happened to me, and then we'll go from there. But this means that we are starting with our second base on the list, which is from Turbocharge. We are going to be looking at his base, Turbocharge Home. So let's go and do that.
Okay, so another long story short, this Turbocharge home base that we were going to tour is actually Hayabasa Home, the base that we have already toured on my channel. So we won't be touring that base either. You could tell I had a fun day today, right?
I also will not be touring Turbocharge's first house because that is Hayabasa Home. I recognize it from the last base tour that I did for Turbocharge. So we won't be doing that one because it is the exact same base we have already seen. But we are going to look at Turbocharge's base called Space. So let's head over and do that now. I am wearing inappropriate attire for it because I was intending to tour Johnny Blaze's base, which is called Hell's Grave. So I was going for, you know, just a little bit creepy looking, right? Like someone who might venture to hell. But we can't. So, let's head to Space by Turbocharge.
Remember, I did warn you, shortest base tour in history.
Okay, so let's have a look through the space. We have some storage containers over here to the left. You know, very wise, so you can put all your stuff in there. We have, a very well-dressed spaceman. This feels like a space station to me. I mean, it is called Space, so I don't know what I was expecting there, but it could just be where they store the suit as well, and I really like how you've paired it with that piece on the wall, with the skeleton and the bits and pieces showing us, you know, what potential damage there has been to the suit, or what the person inside is going through. Who knows? Who knows? But it works well together. We have another computer screen. I do like the screens in here. I think the screens are working well, right? Starlab screen right next to the amenity and another storage container. I think that it's an interesting choice to have this scroll on the wall. It's like it has a little bit of personality, that someone actually lives here and puts up the things that they like rather than something that's really stark and looks just like a space station. We have a teleporter, a very appropriate location, very noisy. Oh, and is this where a person lives? This might be, maybe one person lives on this space station, right? Because it's out in the open, this bedroom. I don't want to look around the room until, you know, we've gone around nicely. But, I mean, that looks like that might be the bedroom of the potential resident of the space base. And it looks like they might be reading a lot about Zatanna. I can understand why Zatanna is pretty awesome as long as Constantine is not around. But also a very good choice on the color of bed because it does kind of match the space quite well. Very nice. We have an amenity stored exactly where it should be. And see, a little bit more personality. I feel like this piece goes a little bit better with that scroll piece, right? They kind of look like they belong to the same person. And then we get the view. Oh, I love the view on the space base. It's so nice. It's so pretty, too. It reminds me of when we were on Johnny's base where he has it in space and he has, like, that weapon facing towards the planet and then, like, weapons on the outside. It makes me think of that base now. I don't know why. It's the most recent other space base I've been to. That's probably why. Then we have amenity. Oh, like a little kitchen, maybe? We've got a screen so that while they're preparing their food, which I feel like that amenity is supposed to be maybe more of a preparation area because the fridge is right there, they prepare their food and they watch the screen to make sure that, you know, everything is going the way that it's supposed to. So really, they're working during their break. I do that all the time. Then another amenity. Oh, and more screens over here so that we can observe the goings on either on the rest of the station or potentially on the planet. I mean, right? It makes sense. And then little... I like the way that you've covered up the wall piece here so that we can't see it. Very nice. And can you still activate through? I don't know if you can activate it through. But appropriate placement. Also the little piece on the side there that you've clipped on. I'm pretty sure those are two separate pieces. They look good together. It looks like maybe it's a fridge of some kind that's supposedly storing some kind of specimen, and there's like a gauge on the side that you're supposed to, you know, adjust the temperature and check on them and things like that, which is a good combo. I feel like we should look around the room now, right? We go and have a big look. Did I miss anything? I did not. I did not miss anything unless we missed the ceiling. I did not. Well, that was a very short tour. I mean, it makes sense. The base certainly makes sense. We definitely have, you know, a person that resides here. We've got tech going on that makes sense. We've got... this is my favorite section, though. This is my favorite little spot, right? My favorite spot. I'm hanging out in here unless the guy is evil. Maybe we hang out here, facing that way. But that was a very quick base tour. Thank you very much, Turbocharge, for letting me have a very quick look at your base. So I guess if my character is hanging out over here in this base, that's a good spot because then she can see if anything bad is happening or coming, and if anything does, she can hide behind this guy. Right? Keep herself safe. You know, it doesn't matter that she can sling fire whenever she feels like it. She's keeping herself protected, you know? Anyway, thank you very much, Turbocharge, for letting me have a look at your space base, and I hope you all have a good one.